Well, you may have heard the terms baby brain, mommy brain, or even preg head used to describe the notion that motherhood turns a woman's mind to mush, leading to lapses in memory and logic. It's bound to happen, so they say. Well, new research from the American Psychological Association shows that new moms might actually experience growth in certain areas of the brain. Joining us in this week's Health Watch to discuss the study, WCBS TV's Dr. Holly Phillips is with us this morning. Doc, good to see you.
How are you, Chris?
So I'm sure a lot of women are sitting home right now saying to themselves, I've experienced a little mommy brain before, but what is it? I mean, what is the association now saying with this new study?
Right. Well, despite the fact that mothers feel like they're losing their minds, this study actually showed growth in the brain. Specifically, they looked at women 1 week after childbirth and 3 to 4 months after childbirth. Okay. And they found that women's brains in certain areas actually grew. They increased in volume, specifically those areas that pertain to motivation, how we process reward, and how we make judgments and decision making, things that'll help you get up in the middle of the night 100 times to take care of your baby.
I mean, what type of growth are we talking? We've got a little model here of the brain.
Right. If we look at the brain, there was growth in all these different areas. The frontal lobe here, we call it the parietal lobe, and parts down here called the brainstem. But it was one type of cell in particular, the gray matter cell, that doesn't usually increase dramatically in adulthood. So that's how the researchers knew the findings were significant.
And when we talk about momnesia, obviously we've got some fun little nicknames for it, but it's basically the theories of 5 or 10 times a day walking into a room and forgetting exactly what you walked into the room for.
Exactly.
Which leads me to ask, can men get that as well? Because I think I've experienced that. Let's talk about some of the things that people can do to avoid.
Right. Well, actually, momnesia, I have to say, is thought by many experts to be a good thing. It's not so much that you're forgetful, rather you're just focused. You might not know where your keys are, but you always know where your baby is. Yeah. So, but some of the things mothers can do, it's important to write everything down. It seems obvious, but if you make it a habit, you can sort of clear some of that space of your mind that you go over and over during the day and just have it in a concise area.
And it's like not take on too much responsibilities. I mean, you've got to delegate a little bit, right?
That's right, Chris. If somebody offers to help, take them up on it. All of a sudden, your responsibilities have gone from 200 in a day to 2,000. So letting other people help you can really take a load off. And
along the lines of what you just said, is it because all of that focus is on that child and making sure that child has everything it needs that you don't pay enough attention to the other so-called little things?
That's exactly what it is. Really, experts think it's not so much that you're forgetful, you're just really prioritizing the baby, all of their needs, over finding your keys or knowing where you parked your car, all of that good stuff. I'm telling you, I'm still suffering from momnesia, and my child's almost 2. That's my alibi.
Well, this is the thing that's amazing to me is the sleep deprivation.
It's huge.
That the first go ahead, say it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, in the first year of a baby's life, the mother accumulates nearly 700 hours of sleep deprivation. Now, there's very little we can do to avoid that, but just to know that when you're deprived of sleep, your memory does not function as well.
So you need to get that sleep.
If you can.
And also exercise is one of the other tips that you highly recommend.
Exercise has been shown to help to convert short-term memory into long-term memory. That can smooth everything out. And if you can get 40 minutes 3 times a week, that's what's been proven to help with our memories. So, which is also hard when you have a new baby at home, but if you can make that priority, it'll help sort everything out.
And the baby's now almost 2?
Exactly, but I'm claiming I still have momnesia, I still have mommy brain. Things aren't quite right, but I blame her.
We thank you for remembering to come here this morning.
Exactly, anytime.
Dr. Holly Phillips, thank you.